Okay, common stack problem, valid parentheses. Given a string S containing just the characters open round parentheses, close round parentheses, open curly parentheses, close curly parentheses, open square bracket, and close square bracket. Determine if the input string is valid. An input string is valid if, number one, open brackets are also closed by the same type of brackets or something like that. This is not good English. Open brackets must be closed in the same order because it doesn't make sense with this predicate. Every closed bracket has a corresponding open bracket of the same type. Yes. Well, okay. Let's push all of the open brackets onto a stack. And if they are not closed, if we do not, by definition, if we do not literally have an open bracket, because if you have a closed bracket and you don't have the open bracket in the stack, then you can return false. So we're using a stack. And for a character of S. So S is an iterable object. A string is an iterable object, and it is able to be interpreted as an iterable object of distinct components, because each little element inside of the string is iterable as a character because it's a single character. S is the string. So we're going to iterate over the iterable object. And we are going to do a switch statement because it is easy to read. So switch and then open, just like you would do for your if-else statement. A lot of people are partial. A lot of people are partial to the if-else statement. And I wonder why that is. So in the case of these open brackets, we're going to stack.push the character onto the stack. So that handles it. That's the whole thing, basically. We want to make sure that the open brackets are closed by the same type, and open brackets must be closed in the correct order. So you can't have a closed bracket unless we've pushed it onto the stack. So the first thing we do is push all the opens onto the stack. And then we break if we find an open. And we go to the next character because we've determined that that character in question is an open bracket. Now, if it's a closed bracket, we must determine if it does not match up to a type and the order. So we're going to have different cases for each type. And of course, the order will be maintained because we're using a stack. So if they're first in and then you push something else on, if you have inners and outers, inner parentheses and outer parentheses, using a stack makes sense for this case because as you add stuff, the outer stuff will match and the inner stuff will match. And so now that we've added them in the order and we have last in or first in, last out, then it'll all kind of logically come together. So if it is not, we got to pop it off the top of the stack. First in, last out does not equal open parentheses. Return false. Break. Okay. Now we just got to do that a billion more times. Gonna copy and paste this though. And at the end, the stack should be empty. So return true or false. Did we clear, process all the elements? Should equal 0 if we did. Presto. Absolutely phenomenal.